Hey everyone, this is Kristin Sherry coming at you with another episode of Maximize 365, a year of actionable tips to transform your life. And we're continuing in the spiritual growth section of the book. And so today we're going to talk about shame. So the quote is from Marilyn J. Sorensen and says, "Unlike guilt, which is the feeling of doing something wrong, shame is the feeling of being something wrong." I think that shame is something that people go through at various points in their life. And it could be because of a bad decision we made. It could be because we went through a divorce and we feel shame at the failure of our marriage. There are a lot of reasons that people experience shame. And sometimes it's just because someone else put the feelings of shame into the person, perhaps, as a child, or maybe a partner did that to us. So shame puts our spirit in shackles. People from all cultures and geographic regions experience shame. So I have a reference note here for the research on that if you're interested. All the links to the research are in the back of the book. Causes of shame include diverging from cultural norms, trauma and abuse, mental illness, and religious zealotry, using shame as a tool to persuade followers to pursue moral behavior. Shame is an affliction without boundaries, while guilt is a transient emotion tied to a particular wrongdoing. Shame tells us we're a bad person. One of the most damaging characteristics of shame is it silences the sufferer and creates isolation. This is especially true of abused children. Children who were shamed become adults who experience shame. When faced with shame, the brain reacts as if it were facing physical danger and activates the sympathetic nervous system, generating the fight, flight, freeze response. The flight response triggers the need to disappear, and children who have this response will try to become invisible. Humility is the antidote for shame. Author Ken Blanchard said, "Don't think of yourself less, just think of yourself less." No, that's not right. Don't think less of yourself, just think of yourself less. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Become more accepting of flaws. All humans are imperfect. So here's your idea for action. Do you experience shame because of your shortcomings? If so, watch The Problem of Shame. It's at bit.ly/problem of shame, and problem of shame is all lowercase because it's a case sensitive URL. So I'm curious to know, is shame something you struggled with? And did it come internally or was it placed on you from the external? And how do you overcome that? I'm curious to know if you have overcome that or if that's something you're working on. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Take care.